Welcome to the Spendwise Moms channel, your homemaking resource hub. In this video, we will briefly talk about what garlic scapes are and then share some great ways to use garlic scapes. A garlic scape is a curly stalk that grows on garlic plants and has a flower at the end of it. They're edible, but your garlic will not grow as big as it could unless you cut the scape off with the flower. We had already cut off all the garlic scapes but one when I was shooting the footage for this video, but here's a picture of what the scape and flower look like while on the garlic plant. The last couple of years, we've just cut the garlic scapes into small pieces and put them on salads. They're very firm, and frankly, I didn't know what to do with them. Part of me just wanted to compost them so I didn't have to deal with them. Today, I decided to be creative and try some different ways to use garlic scapes. I discovered some great ways to use them. The first thing to do after harvesting the garlic scapes is to wash them and cut off the flower and cut off a bit from the other end. You can see here in the picture that I cut mine into smaller pieces. The first way I used garlic scapes was in hummus. I put some garlic scapes in the food processor and chopped them up into small pieces that were easy to eat. I mixed the chopped up scapes with some hummus. You can make your own hummus, or you can find a recipe online, or just use some store-bought hummus. Put as much or as little of the chopped garlic scapes as you like. We all have different preferences when it comes to tastes, so I'm sharing what to do, but not how much to use. The second way to use garlic scapes is to roast them in an oven. Cut them into medium-sized pieces and put them in a plastic bag with some oil. Pour the oil over the scapes and spread it around. Then add some Italian seasonings or whatever seasonings you think sound good. I did half of these with Italian seasoning and half with a mixture of salt, pepper, cumin, and chili powder. Spread the seasonings around and then put the garlic scapes on a tray that's covered with parchment paper. Cook them at 400 until they're soft and ready to eat. Roasting the scapes takes the strong garlic kick out of them, and they taste a little bit more mild. I cooked mine for about 20 minutes, give or take. After they were done, I put some balsamic vinegar on some of them. Roasting garlic scapes uses a lot of them with very little effort. The next way to use garlic scapes is to make some biscuits. Chop up your garlic scapes in your food processor until they are very small and easy to eat. Find your favorite biscuit recipe and mix it up. I wanted to use bacon to make these, but I didn't have any, so I improvised and substituted ham instead. Add the chopped scapes, the ham, and the cheese to the biscuit dough and mix them in. You might have to use your hands for this. Then, cut out the biscuits and bake them at 400 degrees for about 12 to 14 minutes. These turned out really well. The fourth way to use garlic scapes is to make garlic butter. Chop up the scapes very small in your food processor. Then add some butter, a little bit of lemon juice, some salt, and some pepper. Use as much or as little of the garlic scapes as you want. This butter was amazing. You can refrigerate it or freeze it, whichever works best for you. The next great way to use garlic scapes is in a cream cheese dip. I cut a few scallions and some garlic scapes and then chopped them up in the food processor. I added an 8-ounce package of cream cheese, some salt, some pepper, and a little bit of lemon. The dip was wonderful. It's good on crackers or veggies. Refrigerate it when you're finished making it. The last great way to use garlic scapes is to make pesto. Once again, we all like using different amounts of garlic in our food. I chopped up the scapes and added some Parmesan cheese and nuts and chopped it up. The best nuts to use are pine nuts, of course, but they're very expensive, so I use walnuts in this recipe instead. I also used fresh basil from our basil plant, but some people use spinach or a combination of basil leaves and spinach. I read about someone who even uses parsley in her pesto. What you use is your choice, so find a pesto recipe you like and add some chopped garlic scapes to it. The pesto was really good as well. There you go. 6 fantastic ways to use garlic scapes. Leave a comment below to let me know what you do with your garlic scapes. Thanks for watching the Spendwise Moms channel. Please subscribe for more videos like this.